Hello everyone, it's Faye and I thought we'd do a pick a card today. Again, it's my tea leaf fortune telling cards. Everybody seems to like them, but I thought I would do an extra bonus of the animal spirit book that we have. These are new cards, I've never used them before, so it's just to give you something to focus on, and the message is what is guiding you at the moment, a spirit animal, and it will tell you how to, if you're out of balance or whatever. They seem really good cards. I really love them, they were a gift. So if you want to see, we've got the Gazelle, Unicorn, Raccoon, Bear, Panther and Dragonfly, and I will be going in that order. I'll be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So if you just want to see where you feel you're guided to go to, and we'll get started. I'm assuming you've paused and you know where it is that you want to go, and I'm going to get started. Number 1 is our Gazelle, which is a beautiful, beautiful card. And I'm going to see in my book now, that is, let me have a look. That's a fire sign, the Gazelle. Okay, now what does it say about our Gazelle? You'll just need to be with me, guys, because these are all new to me as well, so I have no idea what it says about the Gazelle. So let's have a look. Tarantula, camel, Gazelle, here we are. And it says for the Gazelle, heightened awareness of ability and vulnerability. The Gazelle represents supreme grace with every move that is awe-inspiring beauty amidst sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hyper-vigilant, and this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much time cultivating. No more worry about all these predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time for you to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. And it says here, when you are in balance, when the Gazelle is in balance, graceful perception and artistic. But when you're out of balance, you find you've got food allergies, you can't sleep, you've got insomnia and a racing mind. To bring you back into balance, it will tell you to do yin yoga. Have a nice, make your home more cosy, and feed yourself with really good food. So that is the message for number 1 from the animal spirit cards. Now what do we have here for our tea leaf ones? Let me see, I hope you can see these pretty clearly as I'm working to the side of me now, okay? Well, we've got the bridge. This is a great one here. We've got the bridge, something that you've been working on, and you've been trying to overcome some kind of problem. You're going to be able to do it. This is what the bridge is. It's giving you the ability to move forward without any kind of obstacles. It's a very sturdy bridge. As you can see, there's a ladder going up as well. So there's not going to be any obstacles in your way, number 1. You're going to move forward without any problem. Whatever this obstacle is, you're going to overcome it. We've got the dolphin, and this is a financial gain. It's something that you have done in the past. When you see this one, it could be even maybe you've purchased a home, or and you're going to be maybe putting it on the market. You're going to make some money on it. It could be a project you've worked on in the past that is going to come to fruition. Something maybe you've invested in. Maybe you've purchased maybe an antique or a piece of jewellery that you come across, and that you maybe bought it years ago and go on to sell it on. You're going to be making money, but it's from something from the past that's going to come to fruition for you now. You're going to have dealings with a fair male. When I say fair, it can be blonde or grey or white hair. This person's going to be significant around about this time for you while this is all going on, number 1. And I'm wondering if this person is maybe the one that is going to be helping you with this particular problem, because we've also got dealing a relationship with a woman. Also, this could be a couple that you know are coming into your life, and they are pointing you in the right direction. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. They might not have anything to do with this, but you're going to be having dealings with this particular two people. They may not be a couple, but they're going to be significant in your life. Could be your father that's going to maybe hand down something to you that you can pass on, something from the past, but you are on the right path. And it says regarding some aspect of your life, so keep charging ahead on what it is that you are doing, and remember to get balanced. That's for number 1. I just love these cards, they're so gorgeous. I'm going to get my glasses so I can actually see this, what I'm reading here. For those that picked number 2, we have the Unicorn, which is a spirit card. Now let me see, what does it say about unicorns? I always think of something very mystical when I see the unicorn, isn't it? Dragon. Sorry if I go silent, I'm just trying to see what it is I'm going. The black egg. Unicorn. Glasses. Let me have a look, guys, see what it says. Reconnecting to your higher wisdom. Can you see this book? To higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago. The mind answers, or maybe, or could it have been, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn can appear and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have to begin your quest for the answers. So it's almost like the person that picked number 2 has, you either are or you're going to be asking questions about, what life's all about, what is real and what's tangible. If it's tangible, does it make it real, or is this dimension something of a much higher vibration that you don't really quite understand yet? You're going to be asking questions about more esoteric subjects, I feel, with the unicorn number 2. The cards you have here for your tea leaf reading cards. Number 2, normally if I was reading this, I would read it as you're going to be going out with friends, dealing with a relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair, right? And you would say, well, you're close up, it's fabulous, you're going to be going out with this person, having a good time, meeting up with friends. It says pleasure with a close friend. I think you are going to be meeting up with this particular friend, but be careful. You could be trying to make plans with this person and it's just not coming about. Either you just can't get together, you're going to be working, they're working, they maybe have to leave out the country, could be down to health problems. For some reason, this person that you're trying to get hold of, you're just not going to be able to get together at this particular time. But it is telling you to you will eventually get you know, meet up with this person, but at the moment it's just not going to happen for you. And we say it's a great passion here. Now this can be a great passion in anything. It's almost like it can be a great passion in love, it can be a great passion in really hating something, or just a real passion to get, you know, you've got to persevere in getting a hold of this person for whatever reason. This will only make sense to you. This to me feels very what's the word I'm looking for? It feels very very kind of out there. It's like it wouldn't mean a lot to certain people, but if you are the person trying to get hold of this woman, and it's a dark haired woman, and for some reason you can't get a hold of her, I think you need to persevere. I think you need to start asking questions of why. It sounds very cryptic, I know, but I just feel with this number 2, you've really got to try and stick in there, because this person could be in a lot of trouble and you just can't seem to, there's no answers to why she's not been able to contact her. So if it's a really good friend or a family member, I think you're going to have to really persevere and get answers of where this person is, or why you can't seem to meet up with her. I'm almost feeling this person could be in an abusive relationship, and they can't contact you because of this. That's for number 2. Sorry, that sounds very, very dark, but I only read what the cards give me, I'm sorry. And of course you've got the unicorn, so remember, listen to your intuition. What always seems, I almost feel as well with this unicorn, what you see isn't always what you get. There could be something underlying, okay? Dig deeper. Dig deeper. Don't always go by what is on show to you. There could be something lurking in the background. For those that picked number 3, we have the little raccoon. Which is a cute, I like this, and that is an earth, a little earth sign, for those that are wondering what the raccoon symbol is under. Oh, raccoon, no problem, here we go. Right, we have got, for the raccoon, we have got talented, shadowy, and in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists, to greater or lesser degrees at best. It indicates talent, tenacity and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success, sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artistic favour. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience think I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. And it says, when you're in balance, little raccoon, you're a generous friend, exceptional artist. When you're out of balance, you're competitive and a starving artist. To bring you back into balance, make new work. Good advice, because sometimes you can become quite stifled as an artist, and you have to put it away, but sometimes you just need to get back on the horse and get back out there. Right, let us have a look to see what our tea leaf readings have for number 3. We have the wreath, pineapple, psychic ability, the key. Hope you can see this. Let's have a look. And the last one, a needle and thread. To start with, sorry to say, but we've got sorrow over a loss. Now guys, I don't predict death. I only read what the cards say. And loss can mean anything, right? It can be the loss of someone close, as in a passing. It can also mean the loss of anything that you hold dear to you, like your job, or maybe you love your job and you suddenly became redundant, or I don't know, it'll be different for everybody. But when I look at the rest of the cards, and we get the pineapple, which is reconciliation and psychic ability, I think it's someone that you've lost, as in moved over to the other side, passed away. Because I feel that you are going to be getting some really psychic dreams, some very prophetic dreams, because you're really desperately missing this person. And there's going to be a visitation. You're going to start to see and feel spirit. And this is what's happening. It's because of your longing to find out if they're okay. And they're going to come back and tell you, yes, they are. They are just dandy. They're fine. You've not to worry about them. And you're going to get this message all by yourself. You're going to become more psychic. Okay? And we have the key here. If there's a problem that you are facing at the moment, in whatever aspect of your life, I don't know if you're going to get the answers through this dream. This person's going to come back and guide you, or guide you in the waking world. But you are going to be successful in something that you are trying to overcome at this particular moment. The key, the answer is going to be given to you, number 3. And it's a wish, whatever it is, a sincere wish will be granted, the needle and thread, but you've got to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, here we have the needle, you've got to make sure that it is threaded. So whatever this wish is that you want, make sure you've done everything that you can to create it. There's no point in just sitting back home. If it's something tangible, you've got to put the work in and the effort in to make it go forward. But you're going to be getting guidance from a loved one who has passed, and it's someone that you've really loved. It doesn't have, it could be a parent, it could be a sibling, a friend, a dear friend. Someone you have loved that has passed is going to be giving you guidance from the other side, from the ether. That is for number, let me have a wee look. That's for number 3. I just love the sea cat. I don't know if you can see my wee cat. Can you see my wee cat? Well, let me have a look. And for number 4, we have the bear, and the bear is a earth sign. Earthworm, mouse, rabbit, raccoon, fox, snake, buffalo, ram. There's the bear. Let's have a wee look. Wait, so somebody read, was that right? Have I just read past that? Can you believe that I've just went through all this? It was the very first page. Let's have a look. The bear. Waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. Do you know that is so true when you think of the bear? Hibernation, coming out, starting afresh. Sounds interesting for those that picked number 4. After a long winter, the bear arises from a deep slumber. At first the movement and the effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move forward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of a new direction and personal transformation. This initial weeks and months of this spiritual guest may feel tricky, cumbersome and full of obstacles, but you have no choice. Bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. I think that's a great message. That's, where we are, will soon be going into spring, and it's almost like it will be a whole new energy. 2019 is going to be a fabulous year for most people. When in balance, inner strength, yearning to grow. When you're out of balance, you withdraw, lethargy and heaviness. To bring into balance, you need movement and exercise. This card's telling you to get out there, get out in nature, start walking, start doing your garden, cleaning up the garden, or just basically movement gets to your gym. That is I think Asha picked it, bear. Now the rest of your cards here we have for the tea leaf reading cards, we've got the owl, we have forest, leg, lightning, and the seahorse. Right, we start off with the owl, and the owl is telling you that you're going to be getting good advice from someone who has got your best interests at heart, someone who's really wise. You could be just going to speak to maybe someone that can keep you right where you're fitting, a financial advisor. But I really think it's somebody a bit closer to you than that, someone that maybe that you would look to for advice, maybe a parent or your partner, or somebody you feel that will give you good advice. Because at the moment you've got a really muddled thinking, number 4. Your head's in all of a flutter, and you're not quite sure. What's that saying? You can't see the wood for the trees. And this is what it's like. I think you're needing someone to try and help you work through something that's happening. And here we have, you're going to be, we've got a leg here move, and it says stepping into a new experience. Don't know if it's a male or a female leg. It's a good sturdy leg, and you're having to move forward into an area of your life that is new to you. And I don't know whether you're just feeling maybe that you don't like change. It's quite scary to move into a situation that you have no clue what is the outcome going to be. I'm looking at these 2 cards separately because I just noticed them there. They could be relating to this, and if it is, I will read it in such a way, because I feel that something's going to happen within a family. These 2 cards here is to control your anger, or you will be sorry. And the seahorse is the family matters. There's something going to happen within the family. Now, whether it's your extended family, your own, your husband, your own children, or as siblings or cousins, there's something happening within a family that is going to maybe really get your back up in some way, because it's telling you to control your anger. You might say something that you live to regret. Please don't be physical, but these 2 cards are telling you family matters are very important, and it's going to cause some kind of friction. But I think you're going to have to go and get advice from someone about this, because whatever this is going to happen is going to push you to doing something or moving into an area of your life that is new to you. Maybe you're having to break away from or cut off certain family members, and you are feeling that you want to talk this through with somebody, because it's very difficult to do that. Nobody wants to cut off family members. Your family is very important, but I think this is what you are contemplating doing. There could be something really underhanded getting done behind your back within this whole family relationship, and you're just going to find out about it, which is really going to flare up anger for you. But just keep cool, just keep calm and cool. The good advice could be coming from a lawyer. I'm wondering if maybe there's some kind of property or something that is co-owned by other family members, and for some reason it's going to be causing some kind, could be a holiday home, could be a boat, something that maybe a whole lot of people have got an interest in. Okay, remember, this is just a general reading, it'll be different for everybody. It could be coming up to be causing some family issues. An example here could be maybe it's a holiday home, and some people want it at particular times of the year, other ones want it, or renting it out, and it's causing problems. This is what I get with this card. So whatever it is, please get legal advice or get advice, because you are going to be feeling very confused about it and not knowing what to do. So that is for number 4. With your little bear hibernation card. Maybe you need to get in hibernation after all this carry on with family. For number 5, we have the panther. Looks kind of angry panther, isn't it? Angry wee panther. Right, let's see. The panther is let me have a look, a fire sign, and let's have a look what the fire sign says about panther. Oh, opened right up. Well, it does look like an angry wee panther because it says, can you have a look at that? It says, annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. Purging can be good. It's like almost getting out everything in your body that just you no longer need. The panther won't stand to see your growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces onto our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing up us towards more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating, but after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. Good message. So when in balance, brave and productive. When the panther is out of balance, self-destructive. To bring you back into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. So it seems like a huge clear out of whether it be things or people. It's time to purge. Time to clear out what's no longer necessary or no longer what you need. For your tea leaf message, we have a broken bridge, a chain, it's a broken chain, frying pan, 4-leaf clover, and a table. Straight away, as soon as I see this, when I think about your animal spirit card, when it's talking about purging, there's something that a problem that you've been trying to work through is not going to, at this particular moment, you're not going to be successful doing it. Remember, this will be different for everybody, but there's something that you're trying to work through, number 5, and it's not the time for you for this to work out. Things are just not going to come together, whether it be people, expenses, finances, the actual location is just not going to be right at this particular time. We have the chain here, and this is telling you that there's a chain of events will affect your life. Now, whether it's a chain of events that you have started or somebody else, this is going to have a profound effect on what's happening for you. This is going to be a huge change for you at this particular time. Number 5. A huge change in your life. Something that you've been working on is not going to come to fruition, and you may have to go in a different direction. You may have to give up on what it was that you were trying to sort through, because it's telling you that other situation, other circumstances are going to be making sure this particular event is not going to go forward. Now we'll get the frying pan here. Trouble and accusations, and I think again this is to do with a situation you've been working through, could be with other people, and whatever it is that happens, you're going to get the blame for it not being going for its goal, not reaching its the climax, if you like. Because we get the frying pan, and it's like the frying pan, you see, from out of the frying pan into the fire. And I really think you're going to have to be very aware of who it is that you are working with, and who it is that you are bringing into this particular complicated situation, because they're going to pass the buck, and it's going to be you that's going to be getting the kind of the blame for it. So be careful. Do not divulge information about what it is that you're trying to do, because it will get turned around on you. But the good thing is when you put in, once you kind of break away from this situation and these, I do think it's people, okay? I think it's people that are joined up in this situation, and they have done something that is going to have a profound effect on you. But the table here is, you're going to really work hard to get out of this. You maybe need to go alone in something, if it's even a business, or whatever it is that you're trying to, it could be a business or purchasing something. Maybe you're trying to purchase a property or a car or something, but If you work hard and you're going to move ahead on it, you're just going to have to maybe go it alone, I'm afraid, at this particular time. Don't rely on these other people, because they're bringing in their own baggage that is pulling you back. But hard work will push you forward, because you've got the 4-leaf clover. You've got good fortunes ahead. Once you leave this behind and stop pushing it, and what does it say, you know, beating a dead horse, I think you're putting into an energy into something that's already dead. So don't do it. Leave it. Walk away and leave it now. You may get criticised for doing this, but you're going to have to, because to get success, you're going to have to say goodbye to this situation, maybe these people, whatever it is, to make it on your own. So that is for number 5 with your little panther. For those that pick number 6, we have the Dragonfly. Lovely card. The Dragonfly. And that is let me have a wee look. Is that a wee air sign? It is a wee air sign. But let's have a wee. Dragonfly. It starts with a moth, butterfly, bat, bee, hummingbird, vulture, crow, owl, dragonfly. Here we go. Master of light, illusion and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, and it is always moving, shifting, shimmering and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or are they still? Dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. When in balance, you see clearly, joyful and magical. When out of balance, can't concentrate and you've got a busy mind. To bring you back into balance, focus on the breath. Could we tell you to meditate? Number 6. Number 6, I think the information there is to meditate on your path forward. Now, your cards for your tea leaf reading cards, we've got the beetle, the vase, hope you can see these, the weeping willow, the vine, and scales. We'll start with these two because I think that's a separate part. They just look different. Good fortune's coming your way, number 6. Whatever it is you've been working on. I also feel that maybe you're going to get a wee windfall of some kind. Maybe something that you've not been expecting is going to be coming your way. Could even be something you've been working on. Maybe a piece of artwork or something, and you're going to sell it and get a really good profit on it. Also, it could be a property you're maybe thinking about selling on. You're going to make a good bit of money on that as well. Now, the vase here is a secret admirer. You've got somebody that you already know. You know them, but you don't realise that they feel about you the way that they do. And they could have a deeper feelings about you than what you do about them. You maybe just see them as a friend or somebody, a co-worker or a neighbour or something. This sounds quite creepy now when I say that, but they really do have a thing for you. Okay? They are secretly kind of besotted with you when you see this vase. Look at the vase. It's all very ornate and it's all beautifully done. But that's what this what the vase means. So have a look out to who you think this person might be. I don't think you'll be able to suss it out because they could be quite aloof with you and act quite nonchalant, but they really do admire you, and I think they've got a wee love quest going on for you. Over here we've got the weeping willow. Right, something's going to happen within a family, okay? A sorrow of some kind. Either the loss of something or someone. It could be the loss of a home, the loss of a job, loss of finances. It's a loss of something happening within a family relationship. Either your own family or someone very close to you. But there's information that can help you there. Whatever this sorrow is, especially if it's maybe the loss of jobs or finances, that there will be agencies there that can help you through this particular time. Even legal, if you need legal advice. But you're going to have to look for it. Nobody, I'm afraid, is going to come up and say to you, there's a pamphlet, this is the advice that you need, okay? You are going to need to get yourself on the internet. Whatever this problem is for this family sorrow, you are going to have to seek out the advice that you need, and it is there, and it's going to keep you on the right track. So dig deep, and for whatever it is, the information it is that you need. The scales are here, and it says to keep your life in balance. I think at the moment you're going to have to really look after your health here, because I think this is going to maybe, it could lead you into a wee bit of depression. You're going to need to maybe start exercising, getting out more, getting a balance between your work and play, or family time and work time. It's balance that you need at this moment that will help you get through this hard time at the moment, number 6. Okay? Even this person that seems to be a secret admirer, maybe they're going to help you through this particular time also. I mean, I don't think this is going to be about finances. I really don't, because you have got good fortune coming in here. It could be once you get the right good advice that you're looking for. This advice that you're going to have to really seek is going to bring in the good fortune. You know, this card could have been well down that way. It really just depends on how you read it. Remember, this is a general reading. What I really do think it's not to do with finances. I think you're going to financially be okay. Something else within a family. Also remember, if it's health wise, you maybe need to look out, obviously go to your doctor, blah blah, but look out other things as well that could be helping you with your health. Because it's just this information that is going to be kind of you're not going to have great access straight away to. You're going to have to look into it. Say you or one of your family's diagnosed with something, you maybe just have to go in and see other types of new things that's coming on up and becoming quite popular that maybe your medical practitioner doesn't know about. That's for number 6. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed your little reading. I enjoyed doing them. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please subscribe, and you will be notified of any other readings that's going to go up. I'm definitely going to get the runestones out this month, guys. I keep saying it and I've not done it yet, but I really will. I've got that many new cards and things. It's just trying to get everything incorporated that you might like to see. And as I said, if you haven't already subscribed, please do. And I love doing this. So hope to speak to everybody later in the month of February. Hope you have a great Valentine's Day. The Valentine's Day readings are already up, so please have a wee look out for them. They're already up. So I hope to speak to you all later. Bye bye.